Hi, I'm Elizabeth,
And I'm Cindy.
and this is our feeding frenzy for the Master Key system. We are in section 1, day 5.
Right. Okay. We cannot express powers that we do not possess. The only way by which we may secure possession of power is to become conscious of power. And we can never become conscious of power until we learn that all power is from within. Sorry.
Tiny.
My thumb was over the word. I thought, well, now, wait a minute.
Oh, man.
Okay.
You need to become aware of your power of reading.
Would you like to read? We cannot express powers that we do not possess. The only
What does
way,
that mean to you?
if I don't own the power, I can't express it. So, I think what he's trying to say is that we really own all power, but until we actually own it and know we own it, then we can't express it. So all power is ours, but we have to possess it.
What does
We
that
have to
mean
know
to
to
you,
possess
power?
it. Power. Ooh, that's a good question. What does power mean to me? I used to think it meant strength and control, maybe. Now, I think it means belief in myself, or the God part of me, the awareness of the God part of me that makes me stronger, not physically stronger, but then again, physically stronger because of the belief that I have in myself. That makes me stronger physically too. What about you? What does it mean to you?
In that context, read it again.
We
that
cannot,
first sentence.
we cannot express powers that we do not possess.
In that context, just in the context of that sentence, I took it to mean the word a talent. I can't express a talent that I don't already have. Like, drawing is very hard for me. I find it difficult to draw a stick man with a pattern. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard for me to express that talent for drawing, not because I don't necessarily have it, but because I haven't reached it. Now, that's saying you cannot express a power you don't have. So to me, that means, yes, it's difficult for me to express that talent for writing, but it doesn't mean I don't have it, because if I didn't have it, I wouldn't be able to even attempt it. Right?
Right. Or the desire for it.
Right. But used in that context, I kind of swapped the word power for talent. I'm saying that's what came to mind for me.
That's good. The only way by which we may secure possession of power is to become conscious of power. And we can never become conscious of power until we learn that all power is from within. So how does that fit with what you were talking about?
Now, used in that context, it doesn't mean talent for me anymore. The word power for me, used in that context, means energy. And once I tap into that energy, then I can express it, right? What does it mean for you?
I would agree with the energy. I see power as energy, and I think that fits really well here. The only way by which we may secure possession of power or energy to become conscious of energy, and we can never become conscious of energy until we learn that all energy is from within. And as we found out in the 40-day prosperity, we exchanged energy for God, and that works really well too, because God is energy in my mind anyway. So that helped me to understand the power. I like that. I like the.
We talked
exchange
one day
of
about the energy too, about when we don't think about turning on the lights. We just, it becomes a natural thing when you walk in the room to flip on the switch. But we had to know that it was there before we can utilize it.
Right.
You know, when you walk into a dark room, the first thing you search for is the power source.
Right.
Right? Well, when I'm thinking about delving in deeper, I have to first find my power source. I have to find the source of that power before I can utilize it. So I have to find that wall switch, so to speak, before I can tap into it. So the first step is to become aware of it.
Right.
And I can't use it until I find it. And so when we were discussing electricity, we can't use the electricity until we find it.
Right. Right.
Until we know how to tap
Electricity's
into
been
it.
around forever, but
Right.
until they harnessed it and
Right.
figured out how to make it work for them,
Right.
then it didn't do people a lot of good,
Right.
except to get hit by lightning. All right, good stuff.
Very good stuff.
Anything else about power before we go? How much power do you have?
I couldn't count it because I haven't tapped into the completeness of it. So I don't know. It's far more than I can imagine, I'm sure.
So what does it mean? It just came to my mind. What does it mean to have power over something or somebody?
What do you mean? Give me an example.
I mean, people have power over others.
I think it just depends on what you're talking about.
Well, how do people get power over you? How do you give your power away?
Oh, well, that's what I was just getting ready to say. I give it away. It's not something that they build up against me.
Okay.
I relinquish my energy in that exchange.
How do you do that?
I make myself weak or vulnerable by not tapping into my own. You see what I'm saying? I give someone, I'll make it really easy and lay down. Give in. Back off my boundary.
So they really can't have power over you unless you give it to them.
Unless I give it away. Right, because we are all dealt out the same amount. We all have all. Because we are all one. Right?
So a lot of people try to take our power, but they can't take it unless we give it to them.
Right.
That's good stuff.
That's good stuff.
Good stuff.
Thanks.
All right.
Shreen.
Shreen.